Hello Wargamers. Today we're going to continue our discussion of differences between the 6th edition Tau Codex and the 7th edition Tau Codex. Chief amongst them is that they are different colors on the front. Yeah. So, yeah. But today we're talking about fast attack units. Really, this is the area of the Codex that is least impacted by any type of change. There's no new units. There's no like crazy things that have happened to any of them. There's no new real war gear for any of the options. Of course, for Tau, the fast attack options are drone squads, piranhas, pathfinder teams. Now Devilfish, I guess that is technically a unit that was added, is Devilfish are now fast attack, consistent with the trend in 7th edition codices to make transports fast attack options on their own instead of having to be dedicated transports. So that is a new unit, I guess, but really won't influence your army construction in any way. Sunshark bombers, razorshark strike fighters, and vespids. Good old vespids. You know, in the previous codex, really you'd want to take a unit of pathfinders, maybe some piranhas, depending on if you're doing something kind of crazy. Well, not crazy, but more unconventional with your army design, or drone units for marker lights. And I think that is mostly the same. You know, particularly with the hunter contingent, there's not as much need to actually include that many marker lights in your list. And so things like pathfinders or drones aren't as appealing. However, with the hunter contingent, you are required to take an auxiliary detachment. And one of those auxiliary detachments is 4 drones. So that's a really cheap, that's the cheapest and easiest way that you can actually complete your hunter contingent is by just taking some drones. And so that's one option, as well as you know, taking a piranha within your hunter cadre, which is a subformation within the hunter contingent. You have to take a piranha or pathfinders or something, and so yeah, you could take a piranha. In that, I would probably just take a unit of pathfinders, and that way you have 2 sources of marker lights, and you know, they're spread out, and that gives you something to go off of. And so I think that's really the biggest change, is that drone units themselves are a lot more appealing because they're an easy way to get your hunter contingent completed, and then pathfinders are still in the game because you can take them in order to complete your hunter cadre. So I should double check that before I continue. I'm pretty sure that is the case, but yeah. So you have those options, and guys, what is going on here? There we go. Hunter cadre. 1 to 3 units of pathfinders, piranhas, vespids, or drones. You're not going to want to take vespids, right? You could take a piranha, but if you just take a single piranha, because this might be one of those areas of the formation that you're not going to want to spend a lot of points on. If you take a piranha, it's probably just going to die and give up a kill point, not really do anything. So I wouldn't go that route. There is one redeeming aspect of taking a single piranha, and that is that you can detach the gun drones and they form another unit. So of course, for your coordinated fire special rule, if you have just a couple gun drones running around, they can add, you know, one of your units to help you meet your 3 requisite units firing at something to gain coordinated firepower. And so that is one aspect that I wouldn't take a piranha just for that. Yeah. So I think pathfinders are probably a good option for your hunter cadre unit, and then drones as your auxiliary formation are appealing. I don't know why you would ever just take a devilfish by itself. So the only reason that you would want to take a devilfish by itself would be if you had an ethereal or something that you just didn't want to. I don't know. I don't know why you would need to do that right now. So yeah, but that's an option. The bomber and the fighter are still mediocre at best. You know, I've used the bomber in lists just for fun, and it is pretty yeah, not so great. There's not a big appeal in taking it other than just having a flyer. So I think they did clear up the pulse bomb issue. No, they didn't. They didn't clear up the pulse bomb thing, did they? Because it just says that it has the pulse bomb generator. And let's see, page 124. All right, guys, we gotta check this out too now. Pulse bomb generator. Yeah, no, it doesn't say that it starts off with a pulse bomb, which, you know, was a pretty fundamental thing that people argued about right when the 6th edition codex came out, was that, hey, you know, technically it doesn't have a pulse bomb when it starts, but you know, of course it does, and yeah, so it's not really an issue. But I thought maybe they would you know, just put that in warrior pulse bomb, but nope. So that you know, copy paste from the last edition, I guess. Yeah, and so then you have vespid stingwings, which you know, vespid are the same. They are not really that great, because things that they really needed were more shots, a higher armor value or toughness, or to be cheaper, or a longer range gun. They needed something that allowed them to get into a position, shoot their weapon, and not just die immediately. You know, like, it's, you know, maybe this is like kind of a tongue-in-cheek thing that GW did, but you know, it's basically they come up to you, they sting you, and then they get swatted just like a bug, and they're bugs. So, haha, that's funny, GW. But yeah, so stingwings didn't get the improvements that they needed, and are still not very good. You know, if you compare them to a breacher team, because they both have AP3 weaponry, the breacher team is 9 points a model for strength 6 AP3 within 5 inches, toughness 3, 4-up save. Stingwings are twice that. They're 18 points a model for a toughness 4, 4-up save. That's strength 5 AP3, assault 1, 18 inches. So you get longer range compared to the breacher. But they're both kind of in that same boat. The fire warriors got the extra strength, but shorter range. That, you know, it's not the direction we want to go with these guys. And they're also not jump infantry, which is something that really the vespids do have going for them. That would be better for breacher teams if they could also be jump infantry. But of course they're not, because they're fire warriors. They're not bug aliens. So yeah, vespid stingwings still going to be on the shelf this codex. So overall, I think not a lot has changed in the fast attack unit slots. Drones, pathfinders, appealing, particularly within the context of the hunter contingent, but other than that, not a lot going for fast attack options in the Tau Codex. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and of course, thanks for watching, and happy wargaming!